Vanity was transported to a mysterious place. What did we get ourselves into?
Is that Santa Claus? What the hell?
We're changing Gym Leader Claire. What is good, and welcome back to Pokemon Infinite Fusion. In the last episode, we went and defeated Gym Leader Faulkner, as well as we caught ourselves Kyogre. Ended up making a Groudon Kyogre fusion, which is something that you don't imagine would come from Legends, right? I also did set him up with Solar Beam, Earth Power, Origin Pulse, and Ice Beam. I decided to make him a straight up special attacker, which, as you can see by these stats, he is insane for. Crazy special attack, crazy HP. He does have that ×4 grass weakness, which is something I do have to be on the lookout for, just because I did kill one of my mons in this run already, right? But with that being said, I do want to go ahead and proceed further in Johto. Next up, I think we do have to go visit up Cherry Grove Town, and from there we'll make it to New Bark Town. But before I even do that, I low-key want to quickly investigate my side quest real quick, just because it has been a minute. I mean, the last one that we did was what, I think before Azalea Town. As you can see, I still have 12 ongoing. But that's all to say, that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now and throughout the rest of this episode. All right, with all that being said though, let's go back to the quest real quick and let me see what I have left to do. So again, there are a few that I can't do here. Like I can't do Bitey Pokemon, I can't do Bicycle Race, I can't do Safari Souvenir, I can't do Field Research, I can do Legendary Band, so I actually might investigate that real quick. I do have the Lunar Feather Mystery, which I still have to go do that, which is it's annoying just because it's a straight up scavenger hunt, right? But it is what it is at the end of the day. If I do have to go look for them, then I have to do that. There is a Stolen Artifact, which is another one that I could not do because the item I think was randomized in the Pokemon Mansion, right? The Transformation Pokemon, I think this one was for a Quick Powder. Yeah, unfortunately, I was not able to complete that. Which means there's actually not as much to do as I thought. There is a few more though. There is Defuse the Pine Cones. Get rid of all the Pineco on round 31 and round 30. See, that one I can actually do. And I'm gonna actually do that one right now. What else is there to do though? We have to find a Slowpoke's tail. Find a Slowpoke tail and some flowers somewhere around Violet City. Alright, well, seeing that I'm already here in Violet, I think that's probably the one I should probably do next. So let me see if I can't look around and find these flowers. I'm not sure if it'll be like sticking out from one of these spots. Never mind, I can't even do it. Are you kidding me? A green apricorn. I wonder who this could belong to. All right, man, you know what? Let's go ahead and report right back. I want to see what he's gonna say about that. Is he gonna blame me for robbing it? Let's see where he's at. All right, so I'm assuming it was here in this hotel, right? Was it you, man? Did you find my Slowpoke's tail yet? You did, but where is it? You found it and got rid of it? That's so rude. Dude, it's randomized. You can't blame me for that one, man. Slowpoke and I trust. Slowpoke and I, where's your Slowpoke, first of all? How could you do this to me? Come on, man. I can't, that's not completion? Alright, well, it is what it is. I guess I have to come back for the Pineco quest. And then when I come back, I want to see what this guy has to say. Because I haven't done that many side quests, but surely I've done a few more, right? But let me see if I can't find those Pineco. All right, so Route 30 and 31 are going to be directly to the right side here anyways, and new areas overall. So, I mean, this is going to be a new encounter regardless. Do I want to find it right away in the grass? Well, here's one Pineco over here. Do I want to count this as my encounter? I also didn't change the static part of them either. You know what it is? You know what I'll do? I think I'll just consider these one surface level static encounter. And I guess I'll consider the randomized one separate. But I will only obviously catch one Pineco. Just because why not, I guess, right? So I guess from here, I don't want to kill you, which is 100% what I'm going to do if I attack you. So I guess from here, if I have a, you know what? Maybe a level ball will do the trick. It's only 30 levels, but yeah, I see. I figured it wasn't going to be able to do much. All right, I guess from here we just Ultra Ball, right? Surely. Look at that. All right, in the first Ultra Ball, I'll definitely take that. All right, there's still more to diffuse. And you know what, why not? Let me just go ahead and find an encounter here and just get it over with. All right, you know what, Lucario, I will absolutely take that. I've been wondering where they were this entire run. You know what? I feel like despite the fact that I'm level 20, I'm 20 levels above you, 25 levels. No, I'm 15 levels. Excuse me, I can't math. I think I should be able to ice beam you. Okay, perfect. And you're gonna heal me? Thank you, man. I don't like the fact that you're setting up though. And I think we should be able to end it off here with a Ultra Ball, surely? No, you're just gonna escape and you're gonna close combat. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Hold on, you know what? Who can I swap into? Tox Dragon, do the job for me. Because you are being extremely annoying. Like I said, extremely annoying. Like if you know, can you get on the ball? There we go. All right. Kind of a close call, not really, but there we go. Oh, look at this sprite though. Hold on, he's dripping with the head and the cape. And this one holding the aura ball. That's kind of fire. Funny enough, first of all, he has a bunch of sprites. God damn. And these are all really cool too. Look at that one with the, what was it, Bone Rush? I think a glowing Bone Rush. What is this? Like a shadow aura? That doesn't look like Shadow Ball necessarily, but all right, these sprites are insane. I definitely want to keep this one. Also, that just makes me wonder what the fusions will look like. Maybe I'll go and end up doing Lucario fusions at the end of the episode, right? But for now, let's go ahead and proceed without battling you. All right, and here's another one directly down here, but that is a ledge. So let me see if I can't investigate up here first. Why not? Here we are at the Dark Cave. I do have a lantern, which I surely should be able to use. And I believe this should be another encounter as well. So let's see what we got right here. Meganium. Now I do have this already. Low key, thank God, because I don't want another one of you. Let me see what else I can't find. Galissapod, another dupes. All right, straight to a third encounter. There's the charm. No, it's not. This is actually gonna be annoying. You know what? I might have to use a fusion incense, to be honest. Or I can find Shedinja, but now, do I have a Shedinja or the pre-evolution? Low-key, I don't know. If the case is that I don't, then I do want to capture this, right? So I guess I'll just Ultra Ball. And you're gonna be annoying, but thankfully I'm extremely too defensive. There we go. All right, we got him in the ball as well. This is a crazy ass sprite right here, looking creepy as hell. But these are all pretty cool. I guess I'll keep this one. Why not? They all look pretty similar. Cool, but similar. Let me skip the nickname portion and let me go ahead and check the box real quick and see if I don't have you or your pre-evo. So I do have Ninkata, which I think is the pre-evo, if I'm not wrong, right? I might have to like search this up real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I was 100% right. I do have Ninkata, which means this is a dupes. All right, so what's gonna be over here? There's some water. And we find another Galissapod. Again, I might run the fusion incense, but I guess for now, while I am getting a bunch of dupes, I may as well investigate the area, right? Unless the water encounter is different. It is different, but we do have that too. So I guess I'll leave here. Wow, it actually does put into perspective how deep we are into this run, right? Considering I'm finding dupes left and right. Is there any item here or a Pokemon I'm supposed to find though? Let me skip to that. All right, but let me see. What's up, man? What are you looking at? That's no good. The rock must have fallen overnight. We might be able to blow it up with some dynamite. 3 sticks should do the trick. My men are scattered in the cave, but they should have some. Please go find them and bring me some dynamite. All right. Well, I guess that's like a little side quest, if you will. Yeah, and at this point, considering I think this is all there is in the cave, I think I do want to drop that fusion incense. Or I could just find the worker right here that just spawned in. What the hell is that abomination? Well, I do have literally both of those mons, so I will have to leave again. But what's up, man? Do you have the dynamite? A rock's blocking the way. Sure, I can help you, but first let's battle. All right, man. If you want to fight a crazy primal legendary who is going to destroy you with Ice Beam, or you're gonna tank it. Thank God we have an Enigma Berry though. I guess from here I could just Ice Beam again, right? Why not? What else you got? Tick. Well, this is an easy Solar Beam. All right, and there's you defeated. He just took a dynamite, but please be careful with it. All right, there's our dynamite. Let me go ahead and heal up because again, I don't want to risk another mon. At this point, deaths in the run are becoming a lot more frequent, and I do not want that to be the case. All right, here's the third guy. Dynamite, sure I have some, but I'm not giving it away unless you beat me in a battle. Dude, you're the champ. I'm surprised you guys don't know that I'm the champion. Like, come on now. Everyone should know by this point. But I'll give you some slack because it is Johto, different region. But let's see, you are a flying fairy. I guess ice would be neutral, right? Or I could just always just origin pulse too, right? You can moonblast me, but we eat that up. Holy. All right, and you're cooked. What else you got, man? Dido. Solar beam, right? Yeah, get destroyed. What else you got? Reggie. Now that's a cool looking mon, but you do get destroyed by earth power, right? No? Well, you will here. All right, this worker Steve defeated. Boom. All right, he's a stick of dynamite, but be careful with it. All right, so that should be all three. Let me return to the guy and see if we can't blow it up. All right, what's up, man? I returned. That's no good. The rock must have fallen. You got me some? Great. I know you look like a dependable kid. I'm the champion, man. You don't know who you're talking to. Well, okay, then let's start excavating. Stand back. Cover your ears. God damn. The way is clear. Thank you for helping me out. You know what I just thought about? Is there really a need for a dynamite if I have, like, these legendary... Like, I guarantee you, Kyodon would have destroyed that with any one of his moves. Solar Beam, Origin Pulse, but whatever. The way is clear. Thanks for helping me out. So what is over here that was being blocked off? I forgot area up here. I did see an item. Yeah, I did accidentally use a repel earlier, thinking it was a fusion incense. I'll take that times for the fence and run into another dupe. So I think it's just unfortunate. I will not be able to get an encounter in this cave. You know what? Unless... Alright, we got a bite, landed a Pokemon, so is this gonna be different? That's my question. Alright, you know what? It's different. Cling Clang, I don't think I have that. And that is level 20, so let me see if a level ball can't do it this time. Like, come on, that's 50 levels. Surely you want to go in this. What? One more. Not even one? Are you kidding me? Alright, Ultra Ball it is then, I guess. Right? Let's try. I mean, it did get one turn off, but... Dude, he's being annoying. He just does not want to get caught, huh? Thunder Shock. There we go. All right, definitely took a couple for level 20 Mon too. But I'll take it. Clang Clang, I definitely don't have that, and I'm sure they'll make some crazy metal fusions. Some pretty cool sprites over here. I think I'll keep this one. It looks pretty weird. Let's store you into the PC. Thank God, decided to actually fish. Hold on though. Did I just see you got sent to the Leo box? Let me change that up real quick. All right, and here we are at Blackthorn City. I did not actually expect to come here so soon, but why not investigate? I mean, I am already here. Hello. I look like I'm walking off the area. Let me go ahead and get this focus span. I'll definitely take that. And obviously this is yet again another encounter, but I think I do want to have Tox Dragon on the front this time, just so I can actually make use of that fall swipe, right? Let me go ahead and heal up, despite the fact that we are in the city and I should definitely be accessible to Pokemon Center, but screw it, right? Let me see what else is up here. There's the actual city center itself, or city area. So let me see, is there an encounter to get one of these grass patches? All right, Krookodile. You know what? I actually don't have that, and I will take that. I've always been a big fan of Krookodile ever since Black and White dropped. I think from here though, just Fall Swipe. I would Dragon Claw, but I don't want to risk it. And very clearly, it was smart not to. One more should do it though. Beautiful. And then from here, I guess we can try a Ultra Ball, because clearly that seems to be the best way, right? Yeah, there we go. We got in one try. That's clearly the best strat from now on. All right, there's our Krookodile. Again, I've been a very big fan of Krookodile, as well as the fact that he's like known for having sunglasses, like as you can see from this spray here, right? But definitely a fire-looking Mon. Very underrated Mon in my eyes. Let me see if I can add him to the PC. Yeah, maybe I'll make a fusion out of him later too. Who knows? But again, here we are at Blackthorn. I guess we can investigate now that we are here, right? What's up, man? What do you have to say? I can melt metals to make them more valuable. Do you want me to make 2 nuggets into a big nugget? I guess. I don't even know if I guess I do have 2, so I guess sure, why not? Doesn't really matter. All right, as you give me a rock incense. You know what? I should have expected that. All right, but what do you have to say over here? Some people will pay a lot of money for big nuggets. Yeah, if I had them, they would. What's in this trash? Anything cool? No, it's empty. All right, let's see what else there is in the city here. So what else is there in Blackthorn? Surely it has to be a lot more. There's a hotel. The water in the Dragon's Den connects with Lake of Rage. The Magikarp you can find in there are stronger than anywhere else. You know what? I forgot there is a Dragon's Den area, which means there is another encounter. There is obviously, I think Claire's gym here, which I don't know if I'm gonna fight just yet. But I mean, I already have access to this town, so who knows? Going to new unknown places and seeing new people. These are the joys of travel. Absolutely, man. But let's go and investigate the hotel. Let's see what's up over here. Nobody down here. Oh, it's quite a couple of people here. Okay. Dragon-type Pokemon are my favorite. They're super strong. Could you please show me fully evolved Dragon-type Pokemon? I'll give you something cool if you do. Yeah, I absolutely do. I have a bunch of them, man. If you literally had told me, I could have shown you the one that got me the championship. Haxorus, or Blastoise, but he's not here. But yeah, Tox Dragon should absolutely be more than able to. It's so big. It's like the ultimate dragon Pokemon. Hey, it is a strong mon. It is the craziest setup mon, right? Here, I want you to have this. I found it on the side of the road. Tequila? You found tequila and you're giving it to... I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain, man. All right. I don't know why you're giving alcohol to kids, but I'll take it. And X Attack 3 is what it was. That was not an X Attack 3. This Lucario is a rare Pokemon from the Sinnoh region. It belonged to my mother a long time ago, but she passed away on the cruise to Cinnabar Island when the ship got caught. Are you about to give me Lucario right after I just got one from the encounter? I know it's been a long shot, but if you ever find the shipwreck, could you look around and see if you can't find something that belonged to her? It would mean so much to me. Sunken treasure. Find old memorabilia on a sunken ship near Cinnabar Island. Okay. I guess we can actually investigate that soon too. Did you know that the Magikarp you can find in Dragon's Den are much stronger than anywhere else? I'll give you something if you show me a Magikarp that's incredibly strong. Fisherman wants you to find a fish, or to fish up a Magikarp that's exceptionally high level. Well, I don't have a Magikarp. I do have a Ditto and a Gyarados, so maybe I can do something like that and then just not evolve the Magikarp, right? Or give him the Eviolite. Is it the Eviolite, the one that stops him from evolution? Well, whatever the item is, I can maybe do something with that. But is that all there is to investigate here? What's up, man? It's rumored that there's a cave system here, but it's completely sealed off by the ice. You have to climb the mountains if you want to go to Mahogany, but it's a hassle and there isn't much we can do about it. Can I really not proceed from here? Is that a trainer? I doubt it, but let me see. Small gap. I was about to say I have to go bad boots, so maybe I should be able to proceed. Hey, I mean, I can get an encounter here, right? Why not? Or I can run into a battle. There's no greater test for a hiker than conquering a mountain. Yeah, I guess that's true, right? What you got, man? Crestnair. Crazy fusion, and I don't know why I still have Tox Dragon out. I low-key don't even know if I want to risk that either. I might just want to swap. Maybe Meta Next? What are you, a Psychic Dragon? I could do like Galatu as well. Again, things are getting very dangerous in this run. I don't want to risk too much. Literally, I decided to do one risk last episode and then I clearly regretted it. But let me see. I can potentially Earthquake this, right? With Meta Nuts. Hopefully you don't have a fire move. You're gonna slash me? Perfect. Alright, you have a physical Cresselia? That's fine with me. Oh yeah, that's completely fine with me. One more should do it, surely? Yep, there we go. Hiker Bjorn. That's a crazy name, by the way. Whoa there. Most hikers will like to crawl around in caves, but climbing a mountain is what hiking is all about. Isn't that an incredible view? Yes, it is. But let me see. I guess I should probably heal up, right? Both my mons at this point. So let me see again before I get an encounter. Is there something I want to see? Matter of fact, let me check the map real quick because I'm like heavily derailing from where I was gonna proceed with this episode run, right? Like we literally started here in Violet and somehow made our way to Blackthorn, which I'm not gonna complain, I guess. I'm just going past all you trainers like it's a Hitman. A Quick Claw. That's insane too, because again, literally right before I press the record in this episode, I'm trying to figure out what item to give Kyodon. Because I was looking to see what I can give him for his type weakness, right? If there's any buffing items. I had nothing. And as I'm scrolling through my items, I'm like, not even a Quick Claw? As we literally just got a Quick Claw. So you know what? I think I might actually just give it to him now, right? Why not? He's already fast as is, but just in case. All right, so we got free. We got some free quick claw. God damn it! Oh, I'll freeze your Pokemon so you can't do a thing. All right, let's see what mons you actually have. Do you actually have an ice type on you? You have Draylax. Pretty cool, but Dragon Claw should do the job. Absolutely. What else you have? My Loki. You know what? That's a crazy design. And 2, I actually don't know how I haven't seen any of the Gen 6 starters yet. Or have I? I may have seen a Chestnut. I could be wrong, but I may have seen one. Otherwise though, or regardless, let me go ahead and Dragon Claw. Twice, I guess, to finish the job. What do you have to say? I think there's a move that Pokemon could use while it's frozen. You want to figure it out with a battle? No, I don't want to figure it out through a battle. What? That makes no sense. But let me see. Where else can I proceed? God damn it. All right, what do you have? Luca Pope. Oh no, is it Luca Plup? Luca Plup. Oh my god. I guess let me Dragon Claw you too, as you close combat me. All right, you're cooked here. Gone. All right, what do you have to say? I saw a scientist going to the Lake of Rage too. I wonder if he's investigating the weather there. Interesting. I guess we can go through here though. Let me once again heal up at least a little bit. Very odd that the only healing item I have is a forward store. Is that Santa Claus? What the hell with Deerling or Stout? Was it Deerling? Stoutland? No, not Stoutland, but Bandler is what I meant to say. Jesus. Let me see. Is there anything else over here? There's a cave, which I hope has a different name. Let me go ahead and claim this Dust Stone. What's in this cave? No, it's the same name. So let me go back down. Is it? Hold on. Let me see. Ice Cavern. No, it's a different area. Unless I went to one already. I kind of want to see real quick on the map. No, so I think I'm getting mixed up with the Seafoam Caves or the Seafoam Isles. As we find a Necrozma. Now that obviously would have been dupes and an insane dupe, or not insane dupes, but that would have been an insane encounter. But I have dupes obviously. So I guess I'll leave that. I low-key wanna... Damn, I don't have a fusion sense anymore, do I? Alright, let's see what I find here then. Lombre. I feel like I have Ludicolo already. Or maybe I do have a Lombre. Yeah, actually, you know what? I have the Pokeball to the left. I'm being stupid. We can just go ahead and leave that and see what else there is. Yep, obviously, Necrozma's another dupes. Damn, we're finding a lot of dupes on dupes this episode, huh? And where are these spots? They feel a mysterious presence watching over you. So I'm assuming I have to do like one of those side quest missions, like the Prism ones or like the Lunar Feathers, to actually find whatever is here. Watch that be like a Cresselia or something. But what else is here in this little cave? Let me dash here upward. Am I gonna find a mod in here? That's a Frostlass. Do I have a Frostlass too? Hold on, that might even be a straight up normal encounter. All right, so I should be good on Frostlass pre-evolutions. I don't have any, which means it should be up for grabs. Again, I do feel like I am all over the place with these like static and randomized and not randomized encounters, right? Like they should normally all be randomized. Man, at this point, I don't want to go back to the center though, just to like reset that and then come back. So I think I will just capture this as is. But I definitely gotta stop doing that habit. I only turned it off for the legendaries. But again, I am already here. I don't want to go back again. So I guess I'll just capture this guy real quick. If I can low-key find a way to go back, because this might be a little puzzle. Nah, it was pretty easy. Alright, what's up, Frostlass? Alright. Level 55. You know what? Again, I'll take it. Why not? You are an ice ghost. I think I should be fine. False Swipe shouldn't actually hit. Dragon Claw, I'm not sure if it'll kill you or not. You should resist it, but don't know if I want to take that chance. I think it's just safer to just Ultra Ball, right, Shirley? As you hail. One more. Blizzard. You see, that was pretty devastating. I don't want to stay with that. So I guess I can swap Necrorona. Actually, I am Psychic. You are part Ghost. You might have something that's good against me. I guess we can just Meta Nuts, right? If that's the case. Or maybe even Kyodon. Just because again, I am very specially defensive. Right? Yeah, I think I should be fine. All right, Ultra Ball. Captivate. Okay, Ultra Ball again. Almost had it. Stop spamming me, please. I don't like that. Come on, just one more, man. Just one more turn. That's all we need. There we go. I had to swap to Meta Knight just in case because you were doing so much damage. I didn't want to keep healing. All right, but there we go. We caught ourselves a Frost Lash after multiple Pokeball times or Ultra Ball times. But it's a pretty cool sprite. I feel like sitting, relaxing, I guess. I don't know. This one's really cool with the feather, or the feather. What am I saying? With the Pokeball umbrella. And that's okay, like the best sprite here. These are all pretty cool, but that one's definitely fire. This one's really cool too, though. The Shadow Ball, that's really fire. But where's that one with the umbrella? That was really cool. All right, let's go ahead and store you to the PC. You know what? I am pretty happy with the mons I'm getting this episode so far. Lucario, Frostlass, they're all pretty cool. All right, hold on. How do I escape this? There we go. Again, they're all pretty cool. Again, we also do have an encounter for this area, the Ice Cavern. Again, I don't. It sounds like I'm just trying to get as much as I can encounters, right? But I mean, why wouldn't I try to get them, right? Gibble, we do have a Garchomp, so I don't need that. Let me go ahead and heal up too. Hold on. What are the odds this episode? This episode is insane. We spoke about Lucario. We find Lucario in the Pokemon Center, right? Obviously, I was just talking about the Gen 6 starters as we find a Froakie, which is insane. And then the Quick Claw, like, what? This is coincidences or just piling up this episode, man, if you could even call them that. All right, but I think from here, Ultra Ball, right? Surely? You have Substitute? That's actually really cool. Here we go. All right, second Ultra Ball in. I will absolutely take that. And yet another Mon, Greninja. Like, are you kidding me? I guess I'll keep this sprite. It looks pretty cool. Again, Greninja, Frostlass, Lucario. That's an insane trio of encounters to catch. Let's see what else I could have gotten here. Another Froakie. All right, so we leave here. And again, we do have the Ice Mountain encounter still up and ready for grabs. But let me see. So yeah, there's Santa. Let me go ahead and heal up real quick. Let me find out. I'm about to fight Santa. I might even want to like save up here because I don't know what's about to happen. Santa? Ho ho ho! I was on my way to Mahogany Town to deliver some goodies, but I crashed and lost my sleigh. Would you make my season bright with a battle? I knew I was gonna have to battle Santa. What the hell? You're challenged by Delivery Man Claus with Dust 6? What type of... Yo, why does Santa have the most demonic looking mon of this run, or this playthrough? Also, I don't know how many mons you have on your team, so I guess I'll just proceed thinking you only have one. As we destroy you, god damn. You do have other mons though. You have a full team. Alright, it's good that I checked that out. Let me go ahead and Toxic Spikes. And then from here, let me go ahead and Stealth Rock. You're gonna swap real quick. That's kind of annoying. Or swap my ability. But from here, I think low-key Meta Knight's Earthquake. Oh wait, no, hold on. I mean, I just swapped. Like I didn't just see him swap abilities. And now he has Levitate. So that's gonna be annoying. I mean, I can still Meteor Mash though. You're Rock, right? So it should still be effective. Yeah. But let's see what else you got to send out. Jolzma. That's a crazy looking design. And you know what? You are a Bug Psychic, but you might have an Electric, which I don't know if I want to mess with. So I guess I can swap to Kyodon. All right, Bug Buzz. All right, that didn't really do much. From here, what do I do? Just Earth Power, I think. Wait, oh, he had Sucker Punch. I'm like, how did you attack first? What did he send out? Matang. Yo, Santa's stacked up with some crazy mons. Hold on. I guess we can Earth Power you too. Alright, that's a poison. Beautiful. Dayanol. Why do you have two Deoxyses? You see, that makes more sense, but like, again, he's stacked. He's stacked with some crazy mons. But from here, I guess we can just Earth Power again, right? Surely. Wait, why was I not able to hit him? Did he levitate or something? I guess I'll Flow Restore real quick. I don't know why I didn't kill him, but I guess we can Soul. You know, that's Ice Beam. Why not? All right, there's Delivery Man Claws defeated. Oh, thank you for that jolly battle. Thank you, I feel rejuvenated. Now I can deliver the rest of my presents on foot. While you're here, I can actually have a present for you too. Ho, 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 take this. I got a festive hat for beating Santa Claus. You know what? I wouldn't normally put on a random hat I just got, but like, Santa himself just gave me his hat. I gotta put it on, man. I must go now. I can't be late on the rest of my deliveries. What did he leave behind? A weakness policy. I forget what that does exactly. Hold his attack and special attack sharply. You increase if hit by a move it's weak to. All right, but let me see what's down here. Oh, okay, so I just looped back. I guess we can get our encounter here before we proceed, right? I can't believe we found Santa of all people in this run, as we run into a Duntata. Now, obviously, I do have Rattata or Raticate. I don't know if I have a Dunsparce. And if that's the case, then I guess I'll try with a Ultra Ball. Why do you have Dragon Rush? What the hell? I mean, I guess it's Dunsparce, but like, what? All right, I guess I'll Full Restore. And you have Double Edge too? Yo, this is a heavy hitter. For such a small mon. I guess we can try Ultra Ball again. I gotta buy more Ultra Balls. All right, but there we go. We call ourselves a Duntata, excuse me. Let me see if I didn't already have one though. All right, so I do not have a Dunsparce, so I guess that's my encounter for the Icy Mountains. And I guess from here we can just straight up leave, right? I don't think there's gonna be more for me to find here. What could I have found here for an encounter though? Yeah, again, I evade you, man. All right, so let me see. I'm assuming I just gotta surf here and go back to the cave section. Yeah, here we are with the Dragon's Den. I'm hearing something moving around, right? Yeah, there's definitely something going on there. There's definitely a couple of battlers here too. Let me see. I think I am set up. But you know what? I guess I'll put Snorchamp in the front. Why not? He's a very big risk to have in the front, just because he is a pretty fragile mon. Oh god, did I just bug my screen? The little water effects. You see that? On the left? Alright, whatever though. The Magikarp and Dratini that live here are very lively. They're so lively that they create whirlpools everywhere. It makes it a bit hard to navigate the water. The bigger the Magikarp live near the bottom, so you might have to find a fishing rod to find them. Alright, well, I guess let's surf up. So how do I navigate? Oh, I see. So you're constantly changing. Well, I guess regardless, let me see what my encounter is here. We got Pharaoh Seed. You know what? I will take that. I am a big fan of Ferrothorn. I actually used them so much during the Mega Ruby days. To be honest though, you are level 32. I do resist you for the most part. So I think I should be good to just Ultra Ball you. As you Gyro Ball me, that's completely fine. Alright, but there we go. We got him in the second attempt. Again, I will take it. Pharaoh Seed is a very cool mon with a very cool typing. Or Ferrothorn too, I mean. Grass Steel is definitely fire, and I'm definitely a big fan of the spikes. Alright, but let's go ahead and put him in the PC. So let me see if I can't go downward. Also, let me, I guess, put on a Full Restore here for Snorchamp and then swap him out. I guess we won't need you in the front if we're not going to battle, right? Alright, so let's see. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. How do I proceed? Do I just have to really wait for them to move? And give me an open slot? Can I even go down like this? There we go. I guess that's close. Alright, so what's up? Is Claire over here? Is that what it is? No, there's an old lady here. Is this Claire's grandmother? You have completed the challenge of the Whirlpools. You are worthy. I entrust you with this dragon-type Pokemon. I would tame Snorunt. Snorunt is definitely a cool mon. Do I have Obama Snow? Or actually, hold on. Wait, doesn't Snorunt turn into Frostlass? Yeah, are you, bro? Again, this is like what, coincidence number 5 in this episode, dude. I just caught me a Frostlass. Like I can't do anything with this. I mean, I guess I would have had a Gibble too, so it doesn't really matter, but god damn it, man. Alright, so after literally just doing a couple minutes of level grinding, I got Greninja to evolve, or Froakie to evolve into Greninja. I got Ferroseed to evolve into Ferrothorn. And obviously we do have the other remaining team members here, right? So let's see who we can fuse first. I mean, we taking Lucario first, right? So I think I do want to see what he can make. Surely he can make some crazy ass fusions. So I guess I'll be right back after deciding who to fuse him with, right? Alright, so I don't know why, but I am curious to see what Lucario and Regigigas can make, especially since considering they came from the same gen, right? Surely it'll make something pretty interesting, is what I was gonna say. You know, funny enough, looking at it, it looks like a fake Mewtwo almost, right? It's kind of like a Mew 3 almost, if you will. Interesting design, but not a good start in my eyes. All right, let's try out Lucario and Houndoom. These are definitely two fire-looking dog Pokemon, no pun intended here. Let me see if they can make like something crazy, you know? You know, I guess that makes sense, right? It's the fused version of both of their megas, I guess you can say, which is definitely cool. I was definitely kind of picturing an Anubis type of fusion, so I mean, this is kind of like that. Definitely really cool design though. I'm a big fan of it. I like the colors for sure. You are a dark steel, which makes you extremely vulnerable to fighting, but I wonder if you're the type of dark steel that's kind of like King Gambit, if you know King Gambit is in modern Pokemon games, right? Very insane physical dark steel for sure. And I'm sure this one matches up to the stats for sure as well. All right, for curiosity's sake, let's check out the other route. It doesn't seem that cool, but who knows, right? All right, we got Lucadoom, the world's goodest boy, I guess you can say. This one's a pretty cool one. I wonder if this is a reference to anything. It might just be. Otherwise, not bad. All right, let's try out Lucario and Aerodactyl. I'm not sure what this would make, but I would imagine something pretty crazy, surely. Okay. So you get... You know what? I highly doubt that this is the reference, but this does remind me a lot of Elemental Hero Flame Wingman from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll definitely put on the picture. But this is like... This has to be a reference to him, surely. Like, it just looks identical. Like... minus the Aerodactyl head and the purple wing, you know? But it's a pretty cool sprite for sure. Pretty cool reference too, if that is what it is. All right, next up, let's try Lucario and Bisharp. I feel like these two might make something pretty crazy. I mean, like, I feel like both in aura and obviously typing, they're very similar. Let's see what we got here though. And that is an insane looking design. I wonder if it's a reference to something. I like the whole fit, to be honest. The sword in the back, the little Lucario tailpiece thing coming out of his head, the bands, I don't know. I am curious about the glowing white arm. I'm not sure if that's like supposed to glow or if it's like energy or ice, but all right, you only have the one sprite too, but it's a really cool one. A fighting steel at that. All right, let's test the Lucario and Bisharp second route. I mean, surely this one gotta be just as cool. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna hate on it. My first thoughts were not positive, but after looking at it for longer than a minute or longer than a second, excuse me, I think it's fine. Could be worse. As we see some crazy looking ones. Hold on. All right, so we got this one with the flaming blue sword. I'm not sure if this is a reference to something. And then we got this one where he's just meditating. Both of these I'm a really big fan of. I'm not gonna lie. Would I keep on the team? I'm not sure, but it's definitely cool. And you are a dark steel. Next up, let's try Lucario and the newly captured Clang Clang, which I forgot was another mon I captured today. Let's see what we can make. The silhouette looked pretty crazy. And as you can see, it very much is. I'm not sure what you can say that is, but it's definitely really cool. It's like Lucario with crazy aura, first of all, with a metal ring behind him. Okay, so it has to be a reference to something, because then we have like the shiny version of it here. Something is that okay? So it has to be a JoJo reference, first of all. That's a crazy looking. Oh wait, oh, you know what? Did I just picture? Okay, you know what? I think I figured it out. Is this supposed to be the world, like Dio stand? I feel like it has to be, because the whole clock and like the JoJo symbols, and mainly the colorway. That's what's like really giving it off. I'm not sure though. I mean, it could be the world, it could be something else, but the whole ring behind him puts me off a little bit. Other than that, I definitely get the reference with the whole clock on the left. And overall, that's a fire design. I might even want to like keep this, to be honest. What is it, fighting steel? Debatable if I want to keep it, but there's definitely one to think on. All right, with those Lucario fusions out of the way, let me go ahead and try Kling Klang and Reshiram. Do some Kling Klang fusions now. I'm sure this one has just as many possibilities as the Lucario one. As we find another biblically accurate angel, and this one's like even crazier than the last one, to be honest with you. And you have other sprites. Okay, so you have like whatever the hell this is. And I'm guessing this one's the only good one. Which is pretty cool. This is a fire sprite. You are a dragon steel. You know what? That's a pretty good typing too, to be honest. Hold on, this is a potential contender for the team. Very interesting design. All right, let's try the other route to see if there's anything just as cool. And there was something just as cool. All right, so we got robot Reshiram, but like almost like a steampunk version, if you will. No other design, but that's a crazy design. To be honest, I like this one more than the last one. All right, let's try out some Kling Klang and Gyarados fusion here. I mean, the silhouette seemed pretty insane, so surely it gotta be just as cool. All right, you know what? All things considered, Klinkdos. That is a fire design. It's like a old rusty metal Gyarados with other sprites. All right, before I even dare check out what that is on the left, so we have this one here, which has like different normal metallic eyes, I guess. We have a submarine, which is kind of crazy. And then we get these, which they have to be a reference to something. Oh my god, and like look at that design. So if you don't know already, despite the fact that I like a lot of red and black mons, my favorite personal color is orange. So I see orange and like I kind of want to keep it. And looking at this design, it looks insane. This has to be, what is this, a water steel? Is that what this is? Steel flying, which we literally have exactly that same exact typing on the team, right? But that's a crazy design. Yo, it's Kling Klang like one of those. He has a bunch of cool fusions like Groudon. I gotta keep trying them out. I'm also very curious to see what Kling Klang and Regigigas can make. Surely, I mean, it's gotta make some crazy mechanized abomination, right? Surely. All right, we got Regiclang, which is very interesting. Another biblically accurate angel, I'm assuming, but a more Reggie-sized version of it. That is an incredible design on the right. Before I even touch that though, so okay, so this is like the same thing but with a golden ring, which oddly enough does make it look a little bit better, I think, personally. But then we get this, which I'm not sure if this is a reference or something. Is that an orange berry and red berry on the right? Interesting. These are your only sprites. This one looks pretty cool too, to be honest. But damn, these are some crazy sprites that I did not expect this Mon fusion combination to have. All right, but for now, let's see if we can catch up on some of those side quests like we were talking in the beginning. And see if I can't maybe do some of those and then maybe challenge Claire at the end. Who knows, right? All right, but here we are. There is a pineapple there. Let me see what else there is. Another one down below me here. What's up with this house though before I check those out? Hello, aren't you the new Pokemon League champion? Why, yes I am. Yes, you are. It's you, Vanity, the league champion. There's no mistaking it. They call me Mr. Pokemon. I do research on rare Pokemon with Professor Elm from New Barktown. I've been researching a mysterious Pokemon called Arceus. Apparently, it only responds to a rare glass flute. I believe that Arceus could be the key required to opening the door to an alternate dimension. Please come and see me if you ever learn anything about it. You know what? He is dead. But let me see if I can maybe pull out his corpse and like put on my team and see if this guy has anything to say about that. All right, so I do have the dupes one in my party now. Is there any chance you want to respond? No way. Is that really the Pokemon from the Sinnoh Legends? The one they call Arceus? Oh my god. Oh my god. Arceus may be the key to solving the mystery of the unknown and the ruins of Alph. Can you come with me to the ruins of Alph? Oh my god. Please, you must. I'm trembling with excitement. Please. I think something's about to happen. All right, well, that shouldn't be the case, right? Like, we obviously did kill him, but you know what? He's there for more support. He's God. Why can't he come back as a ghost, right? He's not permanently on the team, obviously, but screw it, right? I've been studying the ruins for many years now, but something feels different. Yes, the unknown pictures on the wall. It feels like they're staring at me. There is something eerie that's making my legs shiver. I can't stop them. Vanity was transported to a mysterious place. What did we get ourselves into? First of all, okay, you're at the end. Let me go ahead and move Tox Dragon at the front here. The Sinjo ruins is where we are. What's supposed to happen here? Let's see what's down here. Well, hello. It's so freezing, isn't it? For a youngster like you, to be interested in the Sinjo ruins is not something we see every day. Take a look at them. From the designs of the pillars at the Sinjo ruins, you can see the cultures of Sinnoh and Johto have blended. What was I thinking? We don't need to be standing here. Why don't you come inside the cabin around the corner for more discussion? So we are not in Johto anymore. By the way, we happen to have a person at the cabin. Any trainer should know who she is. The famous trainer from Sinnoh. She's traveling around to study myths and ancient ruins. Isn't that something? Are we gonna find Cynthia? Dude, let me find out Cynthia's in here. Oh my god. I don't even want to look at that monster, that behemoth of a trainer. There's no way she's not stacked up in this randomized run. Are you about to battle me? A long time ago, people used to draw life from Pokemon and also give their lives to those Pokemon. That shows that people and Pokemon used to become more closely bonded with each other. But people move from place to place. The myths and legends of their Pokemon and their power would also be carried with those people. That's how myths and legends from each region are blended with each other. The ancient ruins here have inherited the legends from both the ruins of Alph in Johto and the Spear Pillar in Sinnoh. This is proof that the people from Johto and Sinnoh have blended together as a group. Hello, my name is Cynthia. I'm a Pokemon trainer. The Sinjo ruins remind me of Sinnoh, where I come from. Initially, I thought it was because it snows a lot here as well, but that was not it. A long time ago, people from Sinnoh came to live here. They must have built a temple while longing for their home. That's why we call these the Sinjo ruins. You are a Pokemon trainer? There's Pokemon behind you. I can sense a familiar presence. The power of Dialga, Palkia, or could it be Giratina? It's similar, but not quite. Could it be Arceus? Can you come to the Sinjo ruins with me and bring Arceus with you? What are we about to encounter? Is this like how we got the Ultra Dimensions or something? Because you did mention that, but then there's also like the Prism Quest, so that's gotta be how you got the Crozma, right? So again, like, what are we about to find here? Oh my god, we can't even leave either. I just wanted to like see. Am I gonna have to battle you here? This is the mystery stage, the mythical stage built to show respect for Arceus. It said that people used to celebrate its magnificent might with music and dance. Some people in Johto still pass down this tradition. According to the ancient document, time, space, and antimatter, or what combined we call the world, shall be born if Arceus stands on the mystery stage. This is where one might say the lead enters the mystery stage at last. All of my study of ruins and Pokemon mythology in Sinnoh may have been to bring you up on this stage here today. Cynthia, what are we about to do? Again, what is about to happen? Are we gonna summon something? I mean, we don't have Dialga, Palkia, or Giratina. Oh my god, what's about to happen? It's just like when you first encounter Arceus in was it Heart Gold Soul Silver? Oh my god, the skyscrapers, New York. A sunset over a beach. I'm not even sure what this is. The DNA, dimensions, an eclipse, and last, the planet Earth. And we got... Are those items? Are those like the legendary items? It's an egg? The egg was transferred to the PC? Are these all eggs? All right, so we got ourselves 3 eggs. You know what? Before we talk to Cynthia, we may as well hash them, right? We do have access to our trusty box link here. And so let's see what these guys are, right? I probably can't take out Arceus, right? I mean, it probably doesn't really matter, but let me see real quick. All right, I've now used super incubators on all 3 of them. Okay, so it's straight up the Sinnoh legendaries. It has to be. I mean, consider we just got the Olga, right? And what is this crazy sprite, this little chibi version? But that's insane. So what the hell is going on? I guess I definitely want to put this as the sprite, right? Is this Palkia? Giratina. I definitely want to give you a nickname. Do you have a chibi sprite too? No, but you have some monstrous sprites at that. And goddamn, you know what? I mean, I have been saying this entire series. I wanted a Giratina. Like we've made it to this point without finding or encountering one, which is crazy. I guess I'll like keep this sprite or something. And this must be Palkia, right? Yeah. All right. So we got Palkia as well. What about your sprites? Do you have a chibi one? I want to see more of the chibi ones, man. I mean, this one's pretty cool. It's not exactly chibi, but and this one's kind of like faded. Oh wait, there we go. We got one right here. Hey, let's go. All right, let's go ahead and keep this one. All right, so we have the 3 Sinnoh legendaries. What is going on? Like, I was just trying to make my way down to Route 30 and do the Pineco mission as we encounter these. All right, so you know what? I don't know if I want to have them in my party though. I mean, they're all level 1 first and foremost. I don't know if they want me to talk to Cynthia with them in my party or what, right? I guess I can just talk to her and see. These shining spheres, could they be eggs? Did we just witness the very moment eggs were brought into this world? A moment no one has ever seen? An egg is the cradle of every being. This planet itself is an egg in a sense. Life that comes from an egg will come to an end in due course to begin anew. That may be what Arceus wanted to show us. We seem to be surrounded by that strange power again. Oh, are you alright? You disappeared right in front of me. I was so surprised. I see. The power of Arceus and Unknown affected each other to create a huge energy, which sent you to the Senjo ruins? The Unknown, the ruins of Alph and Arceus? The mystery deepens. It has made me even more inquisitive. So is that just it? Like, are we just gonna randomly just give me the 3 legendaries from Sinnoh and just call it? Like, hello? As we encounter an Electivire. Chamber A. All right, here we are. Let me actually make sure I can fight the gym too, right? Just because she might not even be there. Champion Vanity, you just won't stop, won't you? This is typically the final badge of the Johto region, but champion like yourself doesn't have to abide by any rules. You got that right, man. Dude, my man is your name Clyde or something? Whatever your name is, bro, you're the real one, bro. Like, you're the only one that actually understands, like, my aura, my level of power now. Claire uses mythical and sacred dragon-type Pokemon. You can't damage them very easily. These strangers lands from the Elite Four, whom you've already defeated. Oh yeah, technically I did, didn't I? I'm over here like, did I beat Lance? But yeah, I guess technically I did, huh? But some say that the student is even stronger than the master. Here, take this. Another Rocky helmet. All right, and so here is the gym. Yeah, I guess we can definitely take it on. I think my team is set up for this. Let me just go ahead and like full restore one more time because I can. And let's see if we can, without further ado, take on the gym. Let's see. So that is a strength spot. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to fight some of you guys. I guess, you know what? Let's go ahead and have Kyodan in the front. Maybe just so we can sweep. We go through rigorous training under Claire. I can't afford to lose. Well, you can't afford to lose, but you're kind of supposed to, because like otherwise how else are people supposed to get a badge, right? We're against now Alarion. I guess Earth Power? Destroy you? Alright, oh, you lost. You have to rethink your thinking. Yeah, you got that right. Oh, this is a puzzle. It's one of these. Oh my god. Alright, well, this is gonna be annoying, isn't it? How do I even do this one? I move you once there. What? But I can't break these rocks, right? Yeah, I can't break these rocks. And thankfully, do I fall over? I don't. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. All right, and just like that, we make it to Claire. Nice and easy. That's what I like to see. All right, so we're definitely gonna put out Tox Dragon on the front again. All right, and what's up, Claire? What do you have to say? I'm Claire. I'm the world's best dragon master. I can hold on. I can hold my own against even the Leaf 4. Well, I beat the Leaf 4, so like I don't know. I don't know if you're really all about that. You still want to take me on? Fine, let's do it. Well, clearly you don't know who I am, Claire. As a trainer, I will use my full power against my opponent. All right, let's see what you got, Claire. There's surely no way you can defeat me, man. I'm stacked up at this point, but we're challenging Gym Leader Claire with your Ley Lord? All right, well, I don't like the fact that you are a dragon, obviously, so I think we can just Dragon Claw you? Oh, God. Low-key, full restore, as you do it too. You know what? Smart. As we lose Tox Dragon to a Dragon Pulse. Holy sh! I was expecting you to hit me with the first move again, so I can have some HP. You know, from there, full restore. Okay, well clearly you're above all that. All right, so I guess we send in Kyodan. I gotta be damn. You're level 69. I definitely gotta be careful too. That would explain a lot. I guess Ice Beam. You're gonna Dragon Pulse me. That does a pretty decent amount. You're gonna do it again. You know, okay, we are water ground, so I think I should be good to any water moves. Ice Beam again. All right, you know, if you're gonna keep doing that, then I think we just go into Meta Nens maybe. Power Split, which is kind of annoying. I guess Meteor Mash. You're being extremely annoying, you know that? There we go. Holy. You're gonna send someone else in? I guess we could swap. You know what? Swap into Galatsu. I think we can handle whatever's next. Dilo, you are a flying ghost. Of course. Of course you. Literally everything that is weak or that's strong against Galatsu. What? Oh man, what do we do? We lost Tox Dragon, which is crazy. I was not expecting that. He was a tank. I guess back to Kyodan and then Ice Beam. Heavy Slam. We should be faster, absolutely. But you tanked it. All right, but that wasn't enough then. Tanawa. Okay, so we definitely Ice Beam you, but I think I do want to heal up real quick just in case. Beautiful that you missed. I Ice Beam you and that destroys you. What else you got? You got two more mods. You got Cradle Leap. See here, nothing will really be super effective against you. I can Earth Power you, but I don't think it should be super effective. Right? You know what? This is fine. We kill you like this. I'm completely fine with that. And next up, you send in Reunisapod. And that's your last mod. I think we can full restore here. And then Solar Beam. One more should do the job. Beautiful. All right. And there it is. Gym Leader Claire defeated. I lost. I don't believe it. There must be some kind of mistake. God damn, she was pretty tough. I actually have to swap out a little bit there. I really couldn't set up for anything. And the fact that we lost Ox Dragon, again, a very offensive mod. Well, not the biggest hit to the team, and I'm not gonna act like I'm not like a little hurt by that. Like, that was my boy. I set him up. Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spikes and all. But again, I was just not I thought he was a physical attacker. That was on me for being too greedy and staying in against another dragon type, right? All right, I recognize your true power. The Rising Badge is yours. All right, and there is the Rising Badge, our 13th badge of the run. Again, we are almost there. Would you like to put it on now? Not yet. We have 3 more gyms, I believe. I think, at least. I could be completely wrong. It will make it easier for you to cross the whirlpools of the Dragon's Den. I also want you to have this HM. Leech Life. You know what? Not a bad item overall. What I was missing until now. Battling with you made me realize what it is. That's how I feel. You're a mysterious trainer. All right, well, I appreciate it. You know what? I'm not even mad at that loss, though. Again, like, fair and square, it was me being stupid. We did a lot of things today, low-key. A lot of things I wasn't even expecting. We got another badge, which, by the way, let me go ahead and check that out real quick. Yes, I was right. We do need 3 more badges to complete Johto. Again, we are getting there. It's seeming like we're doing a gym badge every episode by this point. There's still a lot Loki has to do. Like, there's a lot of legendaries I have to find, right? I have to find Entei, which is one. Which I might do next episode because Cherry Grove is up next on the list to investigate, which the guy Eugene was there and he was telling me something about bring some legendaries and mythicals to me, and like I'll tell you more about something. So definitely want to catch Entei and see what he has to say about that. We caught ourselves a bunch of crazy legendaries. Not even caught, we got a bunch of egg forms of legendaries, which isn't even possible. So we literally witnessed a literal miracle. And don't forget, we beat Santa Claus. Like, we battled and beat Santa Claus's ass, which is kind of funny and interesting. But like I did say, this is gonna wrap things up. Next episode, again, I do want to try more fusions. Let me know again. We did just get ourselves 3 more legendaries. We got a bunch of encounters this episode, to be honest. We got like at least 10 or so. Maybe not 10, but we got close to it, if not that, right? So again, let me know down below if you do make it to this point, what fusions you do end up wanting to see of. And again, next episode, let's see if we can beat out some of those quests and catch some legendaries. So with all that being said and done, as you guys head out, remember to take care of yourselves and have yourselves a damn good one. And as always, I will see you in the next Pokemon Infinite Fusion video. Peace.